It was a cold, moonless night in the small town of Hollow Creek. Tyson, an ordinary man with an ordinary life, found himself captivated by the mysterious allure of a dating app called Eclipse Connections. Little did he know that this seemingly innocent platform would lead him down a path of unimaginable horror. Tyson swiped through profiles, searching for someone who could fill the void in his lonely heart. That's when he stumbled upon a profile that stood out from the rest. A woman named Evelyn. Her profile picture was hauntingly beautiful, and her piercing blue eyes seemed to draw Tyson in like a moth to a flame. Intrigued, Tyson sent her a message, and to his surprise, she responded almost immediately. Their conversations quickly grew intimate, and Tyson felt a connection with Evelyn that he had never experienced before. She shared stories of her life, spoke of her love for the macabre, and mentioned an unusual fascination with old-fashioned rings. Tyson found himself drawn to her enigmatic personality, and before long, they agreed to meet in person at an abandoned mansion on the outskirts of town. As Tyson arrived at the decrepit mansion, he couldn't shake the feeling of unease that crept over him. The air was thick with an otherworldly tension, and the darkness seemed to cling to the decaying walls. Ignoring his instincts, Tyson approached the entrance and found an antique ring placed on the doorstep. A shiver ran down his spine as he picked it up, unaware that this seemingly innocent object would seal his fate in the nightmarish events that awaited him. Evelyn emerged from the shadows, her presence sending a chill through Tyson's spine. Dressed in a flowing black gown, she looked both elegant and ethereal. As they explored the mansion together, Tyson couldn't shake the feeling that they were not alone. As they delved deeper into the mansion's secrets, Tyson discovered a series of unsettling photographs scattered throughout the rooms. Each picture depicted couples frozen in time, their terrified expressions etched onto their faces. Tyson recognized the same antique ring in each photo, realizing that it was a sinister common thread linking the victims. Evelyn's demeanor changed, her eyes darkening as she revealed the horrifying truth. The mansion was a place where dark rituals took place, and the ring was a cursed artifact that bound its victims to a ghastly fate. The couples in the photographs were forever trapped within the mansion, their souls imprisoned by the malevolent force that lurked within its walls. Tyson, now paralyzed with fear, realized that he had become entangled in a nightmarish web of deceit. Evelyn, driven by a sinister agenda, had lured him into the mansion to be the next victim of the cursed ring. Desperation set in as Tyson tried to escape, but the mansion seemed to twist and turn, trapping him in its malevolent grip. As the night wore on, Tyson's sanity began to unravel. The walls whispered haunting secrets, and ghostly figures emerged from the shadows. With each passing moment, the cursed ring tightened its grip on Tyson's soul, condemning him to join the tormented spirits that lingered in the mansion. The horror reached its climax as Tyson realized that escape was impossible. The mansion became a nightmarish labyrinth, and Evelyn's once beautiful visage twisted into a grotesque mask of malevolence. The antique ring, now firmly clasped around Tyson's finger, sealed his fate as he became the latest victim ensnared in the horrifying legacy of the cursed mansion. Tyson's heart pounded in his chest as he desperately sought a way to break free from the mansion's sinister grasp. The once grand halls now seemed like a maze of despair, and the malevolent presence that permeated the air weighed heavily on his soul. Shadows danced on the walls, casting eerie silhouettes that seemed to mock his futile attempts to escape. In a desperate bid for salvation, Tyson stumbled upon an old library, its shelves lined with dusty tomes that hinted at the mansion's dark history. As he frantically flipped through the pages, he discovered a chilling revelation. The cursed ring could only be broken by confronting the malevolent spirit that held sway over the mansion. Determined to free himself from the nightmarish fate that awaited him, Tyson pressed on through the haunted corridors. Whispers of tortured souls echoed around him, and ghostly apparitions reached out with spectral hands. The air grew colder with each step, and Tyson could feel the oppressive force of the malevolent spirit closing in. Finally, Tyson found himself in the mansion's forgotten chapel, a place where unholy rites had been performed. In the center of the room stood a ghastly figure, the embodiment of the malevolent force that bound the cursed souls. It was a specter of darkness, its form ever shifting and menacing. As Tyson confronted the malevolent spirit, a harrowing battle ensued between the forces of darkness and the flickering remnants of his dwindling courage. The cursed ring weighed heavily on his finger, but a newfound determination surged within him. With each defiant step, Tyson chipped away at the malevolent spirit's power, unraveling the curse that held him captive. In a final act of defiance, Tyson mustered the strength to remove the cursed ring, breaking the shackles that bound him to the mansion. The malevolent spirit let out a blood-curdling scream as its power waned, and the haunted echoes that had tormented Tyson faded into the abyss. As the mansion crumbled around him, Tyson emerged into the cold night air, free from the clutches of the cursed ring and the malevolent spirit that had sought to claim his soul. The once haunting mansion now lay in ruins, a testament to the horrors that had unfolded within its walls. Yet Tyson couldn't shake the lingering sense of unease. The memories of that fateful night would forever haunt him, a chilling reminder of the thin veil between the living and the supernatural. As he walked away from the ruins, the antique ring lay discarded on the ground, its malevolent secrets buried within the ashes of the cursed mansion. Jerry had just moved to a quaint little town, seeking a fresh start after a series of unfortunate events in his previous life. He settled into a cozy house on the outskirts, away from the hustle and bustle of the town center. The quiet neighborhood seemed perfect for someone looking to escape the chaos of the city. One evening, as Jerry was unpacking boxes, he noticed a peculiar old ring left behind by the previous owner. It had an antique charm, and the engravings hinted at a rich history. Intrigued, Jerry decided to keep it as a memento of his new beginning. As the night settled in, Jerry heard a soft chime emanating from the ring. It seemed to be a melody, haunting yet alluring. The source of the sound was a mystery, but it kept Jerry's attention. The ring became a strange companion, its gentle melody echoing through his empty house. Days turned into weeks, and Jerry began to feel an unusual connection to the ring. It was as if it held a secret, whispering stories of the past. One night, as he lay in bed, the melody took an eerie turn, sending shivers down his spine. Unbeknownst to Jerry, the ring had become a gateway to a hidden horror. In the dead of night, Jerry awoke to the sound of creaking floorboards. The air turned dense with an unsettling presence. He reached for the ring, feeling its cold metal against his skin. The melody grew louder, now accompanied by faint whispers that seemed to echo from the shadows. With trepidation, Jerry followed the haunting sounds through the dimly lit hallway. The ring guided him, as if possessed by a force beyond his understanding. The whispers grew clearer, revealing fragments of a chilling tale of love gone wrong. As Jerry approached the source of the sounds, he stumbled upon an old photograph. It depicted a couple, their faces distorted by pain and despair. The whispers intensified, weaving a narrative of betrayal, revenge, and a tragic end. The ring, now pulsating with an otherworldly energy, seemed to draw Jerry deeper into the dark history it harbored. Little did Jerry know that this encounter marked the beginning of a nightmarish journey, unraveling the mysteries of the past that had found a way to seep into his present. The ring, a silent witness to the horror, had chosen Jerry as its unwitting conduit. Haunted by the revelations of that fateful night, Jerry couldn't escape the grip of the ring's influence. The once quiet town now seemed to harbor a sinister secret, and Jerry was entangled in its web. Days passed, each bringing a new layer to the enigma surrounding the ring. Jerry's nights were plagued by unsettling dreams, visions that blurred the lines between past and present. The whispers persisted, guiding him through the town's forgotten corners, revealing fragments of a tragedy that refused to be buried. Determined to uncover the truth, Jerry delved into the town's history. He discovered a tale of a forbidden love affair, betrayal, and a vengeful spirit seeking retribution. The characters from the old photograph became real, their stories etched into the very fabric of the town. The Ring, now a conduit to the supernatural, led Jerry to a dilapidated mansion at the edge of town. Its eerie silhouette against the moonlit sky hinted at the horrors concealed within. As he crossed the threshold, the air grew thick with a malevolent force, and the Ring's melody reached a crescendo. Rooms echoed with the laughter and sobs of a bygone era. Jerry, guided by the haunting sounds, stumbled upon a hidden chamber. There, in the flickering candlelight, he witnessed a spectral reenactment of the tragic love story that had cursed the town. The vengeful spirit, unable to find peace, lashed out at Jerry. Shadows danced on the walls as the supernatural entity sought retribution for sins committed long ago. The Ring, now a conduit of the spirit's torment, clung to Jerry's finger with an unrelenting grip. Desperation took hold of Jerry as he struggled to break free from the ghostly reenactment. The Ring, a cursed artifact of the past, seemed to bind him to the unfolding tragedy. With each passing moment, the line between reality and the supernatural blurred, threatening to consume Jerry in a never-ending cycle of horror. As the night wore on, Jerry faced a choice: succumb to the malevolent force that clung to the Ring, or find a way to break free from the spectral chains that bound him to the town's tragic history. The melody played on, a haunting refrain that echoed through the mansion, a sinister reminder that some stories should remain buried. Jerry, gripped by fear and determination, decided he couldn't be a passive participant in this supernatural drama. The Ring, although a conduit for the vengeful spirit, also held a key to breaking the curse that shackled the town. With newfound resolve, Jerry embarked on a quest to unravel the mystery surrounding the cursed Ring. He sought the guidance of a local historian who revealed the tragic tale in its entirety. The forbidden love, the betrayal, and the vengeful spirit seeking justice were all part of a cycle that needed resolution. Armed with this knowledge, Jerry returned to the mansion, facing the ghostly reenactment once more. This time, he intervened, pleading with the tormented spirits to find peace. The Ring, now glowing with an ethereal light, seemed to respond to Jerry's plea. The vengeful spirit, torn between anger and longing, hesitated. Jerry, sensing an opportunity, held out the Ring as a symbolic offering. The melody transformed into a mournful tune, resonating with the pain of the past. Slowly, the spirit began to dissipate, the chains of its curse breaking with each note of the haunting melody. As the last echoes of the supernatural reenactment faded, the mansion fell into an eerie silence. The weight that had hung over the town lifted, and Jerry found himself standing alone in the dimly lit chamber. The Ring, now a symbol of both tragedy and redemption, felt warm against his skin. In the days that followed, the town underwent a transformation. The once haunting whispers were replaced by a serene stillness, and the shadows that lurked in the corners retreated. Jerry, having played a pivotal role in breaking the curse, became a quiet hero in the eyes of the town's residents. The Ring, stripped of its malevolent power, became a relic of the past. Jerry chose to keep it, not as a reminder of the horrors he had faced, but as a testament to his journey from an unwitting victim to a catalyst of redemption. As Jerry continued his life in the now peaceful town, the events of that night became a distant memory. The Ring, once a source of terror, now served as a reminder that even in the darkest moments, courage and understanding could triumph over the supernatural forces that sought to bind the living to the echoes of the dead. Months passed, and Jerry found solace in the newfound tranquility of the town. However, the Ring continued to hold a mysterious allure. Occasionally, as he walked the quiet streets, Jerry would catch faint echoes of the once haunting melody. One evening, while gazing at the sunset from his porch, Jerry felt a subtle tug from the Ring. It seemed to beckon him toward the outskirts of town, where the woods whispered tales of secrets long forgotten. Intrigued yet cautious, Jerry followed the subtle guidance of the Ring. As he ventured deeper into the woods, the atmosphere changed. The air became charged with an energy that hinted at something extraordinary. The ring, now emitting a soft glow, led Jerry to a clearing where an ancient tree stood tall, its branches reaching out like gnarled fingers. In the heart of the clearing, Jerry discovered an unmarked grave, hidden beneath the shadows of the ancient tree. The ring pulsed with an otherworldly radiance as Jerry realized that this was the final resting place of the ill-fated lovers whose tragic tale had haunted the town. Driven by a sense of duty, Jerry carefully placed the ring on the grave. The air crackled with an ethereal energy, and the surroundings seemed to respond to the offering. As the ring settled on the cold earth, a warm breeze swept through the clearing, carrying with it a sense of closure. The haunting melody returned one last time, but this time it was a melody of release and liberation. The spirits of the lovers, now freed from the shackles of their tragic past, manifested as fleeting apparitions. With a silent gratitude, they dissipated into the night, leaving behind a sense of peace that permeated the once haunted woods. The ring, no longer a vessel of torment, now bore a gentle radiance. Jerry, having played his part in the town's redemption, felt a profound connection to the spirits he had helped find peace. As he walked back through the woods, the ring remained on the grave, a silent tribute to the resolution of a centuries-old curse.